For Snail Snail, we are going to complete an activity that tells us whether the end of Snail Snail is high-low. So let's listen to Snail Snail. Snail, 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 goes around and round and round. Let's listen to it again with our heartbeats. Let's clap. Snail, 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 goes around and round and round. Good job. Let's look at it with words. Snail, 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 goes around and round and round. Wonderful. Now what we're going to do with Snail Snail is we are going to look at each word and we're going to use a snail shell to help us position our high and our low snail sounds. We will only be going over the very first line. The first line sounds like this. Snail, 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 snail. All right, so let's find our high and low sounds in snail, 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 snail. All right, we have our 4 heartbeats up and ready to go. And this is going to be our line for today. It is going to help us discover high and low. If we are looking at things that are higher sounds, they're going to be above the line. If we're looking at low sounds, they're going to be below the line. So high sounds and low sounds, high and low. All right, so let's listen to Snail Snail one more time and see where that very first sound goes. Snail, 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 snail. So the first snail, is that a high or low sound? Is snail high or low? You got it. It's high. Let's listen to the second snail. Snail. Is that a high or low sound? Snail. Is that high or low? Low. Good job. So our first portion of snail, snail goes high, then low, high, low. Okay, so our job is we got to figure out these last 2 beats. So beat 3, is it going to be high or low? And the same thing for beat 4, is it high or low? Okay, so before we explore this a little bit, remember, Snail Snail, the whole first line that we're looking at, is just those 4 snail words. The snail, 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 snail. We are only looking at 4 words. We have gone over the first 2. With our 4 beats or our 4 heartbeats in our high and low line, we have heard the first 2 of snail, snail, where they're high and low. So your job is to figure out beats 3 and beat 4. So the entire thing would sound like this. Snail, snail, snail is 3, snail is 4. So you're going to complete a worksheet today that tells me, are beats 3 and 4 high or low? So your worksheet today, you are going to color the last 2 beats of Snail Snail. Beat 3 is either high or low, and beat 4 is either high or low, and you will submit your work on the assignment page. Just as a quick review, this is what beat 3 sounds like. Snail. Is it high or low? Here's beat 4. Snail. Is it high or low? Go ahead and complete your worksheet.